Now listen to this. And this is one of my favorite things. But I'm going to continue into chapter 4 as well. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another. Now we got to turn. This is now coming to the end. This is what's going to happen. This is when the church goes apostate and the northern kingdom of Israel rises up out of the Gentiles. The long prophecy that never happened, when Rachel will finally bow down to Joseph. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, says the Lord of hosts. In that day when I make up my jewels, I will spare them, even as a man spares his own son that serves him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serves God and him that serves him not. Chapter 4. For behold, the day comes behold, the day comes that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that comes shall burn them up, says the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and you shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in that day. That I shall do this, says the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb. You must know the difference between Horeb and the difference between Sinai. Sinai is where they received sacrificial law. Horeb is where they received the 10 commandments, and nothing else was added. He added no more. There's a reason you need to know that. Read it in Deuteronomy chapter 5. It lists the 10 commandments. Tells you, read chapter 18, verses 15 to 19. Then go read Deuteronomy 5. In that order. You just read a few verses in chapter 18, all about the Messiah coming, Yeshua, coming to teach us everything at Horeb, and whatever else God puts in his mouth to speak. Then actually, as you continue on, it'll show you that there will be another prophet coming in his own name, and that's the Christmas Jesus. If you put your listening ears on, you can hear it way back in Deuteronomy 18. And that's the Antichrist spirit of error. And they won't hear the truth. Even Christ tells you that God is requiring people to worship him, worship God the Father, in spirit and in truth. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I have commanded him in Horeb, not Sinai, for all Israel, with its statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah, John the Baptist, the great, or the prophet before the coming and of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Some places it says the terrible day of the Lord, the dreadful day of the Lord, and he shall turn the hearts of the fathers. This is the 5th commandment. The 5th commandment. And he shall turn the hearts of the fathers and the children to the children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse, the tribulation. So he did this. John the Baptist did this. And I want you guys to recognize the difference between Elijah and Elisha. Because when Elisha comes, he's going to have a double portion. Ephraim means double portion. Joseph will receive a double inheritance. These are prophecies that have to come to pass yet.